We are so close to so many different holidays right now, and that means family gatherings. It also means lots of excitement, lots of kids, family, food, fun, sometimes alcoholic beverages where people get a little zooey. And the hard thing is when you have kids and dogs and you are either visiting someone else's house who has a family dog, or you're inviting people over to your home, you have to always be mindful of how the dog is handling the amount of people in the area, the different stimuli, all the excitement, and all those different things. Sometimes we overlook this. We think, oh, our dog loves people. Well, I love people too. But let me tell you something. Some days I don't like people so much. And when they overwhelm me and I'm overstimulated and I feel crowded or rushed or maybe I want to enjoy my own special dessert by myself and someone's intruding or invading my space, usually my kids, I can be a little grumpy. I can be like, that's mine. So it's only natural that we expect and anticipate that our dogs may feel the same way, right? It's fair that we think, well, hey, listen, our dog is not used to having 20 people in our house with food on a buffet table and lots of kids running around with their brand new toys. Okay. So not only that, but like if you have cats or kittens or puppies or whatever, you got to think about all the nifty little wrapping paper things and all the safety factors that you should consider, like Christmas tree ornaments or any holiday candles and things like that. So there's a lot to consider when you have pets and children and you all come together for the holiday. So here are just a couple of tips and thoughts. One, I usually recommend that there's a designated adult who is responsible and who is in charge of the dog for the night, who's watching, observing, and paying attention to stress signals, licking lips, showing whale eye, a dog that is choosing to walk away or avoiding the group of people. I want to make sure this dog is not approached by small children running up and hugging it and cuddling it. I want to pay attention to where that dog is during mealtime and preferably provide the dog with his own special holiday treat in a safe spot where he's not going to be disturbed. That's really important. A lot of times there's resource guarding and issues that happen because there's food and there's unfamiliar people in the household that the dog doesn't know or trust, and nor should they. And so when there's really, really, really high value, yummy goodies out there and a dog gets a hold of it, all it takes is one child to go reach it and take it away from the dog or do something like that, which is nobody's fault. But we can prevent this, right? We can prevent this. The other thing I really want you to realize and recognize is that your family dogs, quote, family dogs, okay, that means dogs within the family, by most people's standards. Even though they've been exposed and around many, 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 maybe children over the years, that doesn't mean that as they've aged that they really enjoyed as much. I know for me, I am really exhausted by toddlers. Love them, love my kids, but I am very grateful not to be raising a toddler right now. Your dogs may feel the same way as they age. They may have tolerated children earlier on in their life, but now they might have hip dysplasia or pain or arthritis or any number of things. So we have to take that into consideration too and be respectful. So one, have a trusted adult who's there to supervise, who knows the dog, recognizes their stress signals or their signals of anxiety, conflict, whatever it may be. And then two, have a game plan. Pack and freeze some really delicious treats that you feel guilt-free, that you can put your dog in a nice, comfortable spot, success station, away from all the chaos. Trust me, they will appreciate it. And then three, do set up some structured parent-guided activities so that, yes, maybe the children can meet the dog for short and sweet and successful times, but then the dog goes away, right? So I need to tell you that a lot of people really say, really? We have to put our dog away? Yeah, you do. Sometimes you really do. When you have unfamiliar children in the house and you have a lot of activity and chaos going on, it is your job as the advocate for your dog to put them away so that they are in a safe environment, so that they are not at at the mercy of your guests who, if you're not 100% supervising because you are enjoying your guests and paying attention to the adults, it's really, really hard to make sure that your dog is being treated in a way that's comfortable, respectful, and working out well for them. So, I highly recommend that you advocate for your dog. Okay, and that may sound selfish, but it really, really breaks my heart when our dog and baby support hotline gets flooded over the holidays because people did not know these things and just thought, let's throw the dogs in. They're fine. They love kids. They love family. Blah blah blah. Well, this is not about how much they like people or not. It's that too much stimuli and too much activity for long periods of times, especially at the end of the day, can be really, really, really tough. And even the best dogs may have a challenge with that and may fail. And I would not want to see your dog suffer the consequences or you feel like you failed your dog because maybe you didn't put your dog up or give them an alternative to the chaos. So separate, rotate, structured activities, make it short and sweet and successful, and have a great holiday. Be safe, love your dogs, and don't forget, you're their strongest advocate. All right, happy holidays.